And the back deck where my room slash office is. Yeah, this was all old nasty fence and trash up in here.
You know, it doesn't matter what rehab.
Believe it or not, I have been making progress. It's like it keeps breeding new stuff. I'll clean one shelf, and I'll come back, and then it'll be full again. Hey guys, Capper here. Welcome back. So for today's Sunday night video, I'm going to give you an update on our whole farm homestead, on what we've done, what we want to do, what progress we've made. So I'm just going to give you like a near live status. It's almost New Year's Eve here. It's December either 28th or 29th. A nice day. It's 50 some degrees here in the Ozarks. Gave us a break from the rain. So I'll show you everything we got going on. So let me show you how our hopes and dreams are doing as of right now. And if this is our last video of the year, Happy New Year. It's right around the corner. All right, we'll start out in the front here. Sharon redid this whole deck. And the back deck where my room slash office is. Got all the bushes down that are here. Reminds me I gotta clean up some. She redid this. There was like an old rope here. This was all overgrown, this whole thing right here. Of course there was, trash everywhere, inside and outside. All right, one of the many scrap piles is in here. It's going on the fire, and believe me, I get it. I get being frugal and saving up, in the event of World War III. But the thing is, we've got a finite amount of storage. We were going to get that front door replaced. It was like $5 grand. We're like, well, that's going to have to wait. Well, let's see this screen porch. We did a project video on that. She did a full rehab on the screen porch. The previous owner, he told me he could never get these screens to stay because the wind blows through here. But she figured it out. She put a anchor on the outside where they just had it stapled. And it has survived. We've had quite a few gusts of winds, so this turned out pretty neat.
All right, I have to admit, that looks so much better already.
It's kind of unfortunate they got gravel under here, so it kind of limits what you would do with this as far as rehabbing it, because it could be a nice 3-season room with windows in that, which it still could be that. Could have been a nice hot tub room, but you don't want all that moisture in here. Speaking of hot tubs, this backyard, we just started cleaning this up. That's where I'm going to put a hot tub eventually. Thank goodness I got the sauna up and running, so at least I can sweat for my lungs. She trimmed that peach tree. She might have taken a little too much off. She thinks it'll be okay, but we'll see. Yeah, this was all old nasty fence and trash up in here.
You know, it doesn't matter what rehab. You end up with tires and old carpet.
Last load of garbage, and then the garbage pile's getting bigger. We're gonna start in the barn. We got rats in there. My excavator smells like rats. I think they've been going in there.
Well, Joe put the excavator away already, and I wasn't quite done. So I trimmed the peach tree. Yes, it looks, very trimmed.
Let me show you the garage. Still haven't got it to the garage. Needs lights. But we got 2 new door openers. I mean, we cleaned it. We cleaned it all the way down to every corner. So these are all light bulbs. Anybody remember the Seinfeld episodes when they made these illegal? I remember, gosh, it was like in the 80s. Everyone went out and bought all these old bulbs. All right, I gotta find a chair somewhere. I need to sit down for a minute. Take a break. Believe it or not, I have been making progress. I know it may not look like it, but I'm going to tell you, it's like it keeps breeding new stuff. I'll clean one shelf, and I'll come back and offload some, and then it'll be full again. Now this is mostly all our stuff and whatever we kept. These shelves, these are big, heavy steel welded shelves. They were just spread out around here. We gutted everything, filled up a couple dumpsters, put them strategically where they'll serve us better. And so, I mean, yeah, we'd like our car and my truck in here. We're getting used to that, you know, starting them outside with frost on them in the morning. But it is what it is. We bid out a barn. It was ridiculous, like $130,000. So we're on hold right now. We're on hold doing a lot of things, let's put it that way. Trying to keep this farm together. But I got the NS in here and our buggies are in here. The other buggy is in the basement. So I'll take a walk to the next barn, show you what's on that hit list. That freezer, we got that up and running. The deer hunters, when they got the buck, we turned that on for them in case they need that. These openers are really nice. And they also were supposed to get us new seals for them doors, but they didn't. But we got them with duct tape and temporary stuff. We got them sealed up pretty good, as you'll see. I mean, it closes up pretty nicely now. Honestly, we haven't had any mice in here that we are aware of as of yet, so I mean, it probably helps with Prim hanging around. That Generac, we did get that piped to the outside, if you remember. Generator's on its test cycle. Wow, that thing is quiet. Better not stay in here too long, but wow, I can't believe how quiet that thing is. It was just exhausting in here. So that is piped to the outside. I was gonna hop on the excavator and start clearing back here today, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It's a nice day for December. I mean, it's like 55 degrees. Here's kind of a midstream on my gravel work. This was all, basically all brush from about right here over. That brush is all gonna go. That's my first lane. I got to put another layer on that. Been working on this. I don't remember what was all out here, but now here's my junkyard back here. I got implements and I got no room for them. So for now, it is what it is. That's my welding table if I ever get a barn. Oh, I know I should have that down. Yep. I know one of my buddies just made that mistake. This is next. I'm thinking about buying a dump trailer because the first 700 would be paid for instead of getting our next dumpster. I need to get all this stuff out. Most of this is trash. There's no use saving a lot of this stuff, you know. That green fiberglass gone, these hoses gone. Some of this stuff I do want to make a sifter, because I'm going to start my own creek rock thing. They got, looks like this could be the beginning, but I'm going to build a sifter. We did have rats in here. Sharon seen one, scared the crap out of her. I've put poison in here now, so I don't know if they're still in here or not. Don't know. I brought my tank in. Hindsight, might have put it somewhere different, but whatever, it still works. And here's the junkyard back here. This was all overgrown, this whole thing. And I might have seen it right there if this ain't it. Whenever I get time, I'll come in and pull some stuff. I gotta make this, get a burn pile. You can see I got nowhere. You know, you try to get it out of the sun. The sun is the worst. Reminds me, look at them rocks stuck in there. These bearings are shot. I got to bring that chisel disc in because I got a lot of dirt to cut up. Me and Phil are both going to do corn and beans old school this year. We're going to disc it, chill it. We're going to disc it and chisel it all up. Old school. This I did get cleaned up on one of my project days. Oh, boy. It's kind of an endless project, but we are living a dream. It's beautiful out here. I thought I'd have a really nice plot right here that I could literally just, if I want to hunt, like literally just walk from the house. Eventually I will. My body holds up in that. More implements over here. Again, nowhere to park them. Again, trying to at least keep them half shaded. Cone spreader, I'll probably be using that for corn and beans this coming year, this spring. She's been working in this garden. May not look like it. She just pulled all them T-posts for me. And she did a lot of cleaning here just last weekend when it was warm out also. So these are seedless blackberries. Speaking of which, I keep forgetting to give a shout out to Crazy Cluckers Farm. They're in our area here in the Ozarks. And they sent us some seedless blackberry. I wanted to do an unboxing, but I'll show you. It was delicious. So Sharon's been saving this. She was going to see if Phil's wife wanted some. I guess some sprouts came up or whatever, however that works. This is all getting cleaned out yet. Excavator time here, one of these days. That's the outside in a nutshell. You know, it feels like we got some stuff done, but then it feels like we haven't even scratched the surface. But you guys know what that's like, you know, not enough time and money and energy to go around. But we're digging the views. Look at how pretty that is down there. Big ravine down there. Alright, let's go in the house. Oh yeah, I got my license plates on just today. New trailer plates on both. Now I'm officially legal. I got all Missouri, all freedom plates. And machines that are very expensive and can earn us income have to come first. So that's scrap. These are just cut off. So I'll show you what else he's got. He's got plywood there. I'll save that. He's got some sheets up there. If it's a half sheet, I'll save it. Anything smaller, no. He's got another shelf up there, another one here.